one thing you can do, if you feel like exercises tend to work for you,
Mhm.
therefore you know these exercises that works for you, right? Now, when you are freestyling, you can somehow have the intention of implementing them, right?
Mhm.
In your training first, right? I'm not saying to do this when you're gonna be, doing a battle or something like that. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna be doing a pre-selection, for example, I don't want you to say, okay, now I'm gonna be working on my isolation, or now I'm gonna be working on fixing points, in your before your battle, because if you set expectation and then you don't actually achieve them, then this can create confusion and everything, right? But one thing is good to do during your training is to actually kind of predict your round. So basically you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to be working on that. Okay, oh, I'm going to be working on this. Yeah. So, but without having me or someone else giving you the exercise, you can give it to yourself. You see
Mhm.
what I mean? That's one way you can start approaching this. Yeah. But then eventually, and that would be the best way to do it, is to be aware of when you are dancing and catch yourself doing something that is part of your knowledge, part of the exercise that you've done already. You see what I mean? Because if you manage, because right now, when you are dancing and you don't have any exercises, your mind is telling you, okay, what are you doing? Because there is no structure, there is nothing to follow. You see what I mean? But you want to pass that. You want to pass that and create those things yourself. You see, for example, if I'm dancing right now and all of a sudden I do this, and I feel like, okay, actually this can be a scenario, yeah, and then from there I'm gonna keep dancing and keep playing with that, yeah, and this alone is actually an exercise, but I just do it in that moment, and I don't necessarily see it as an exercise, but it is an exercise, but I
Mhm.
implement it right in the moment. And therefore, while implementing it right in the moment, it adds more structure to my freestyle. Yeah. And after this, I can end up doing something like, okay, here, okay, that's to me another scenario. And then I can, start playing with just that. You see what I mean? So
Mhm.
every time that you do that, because it seems like you need you need point
Mhm.
to really connect what you are doing and understanding what you are doing,
Mhm.
because structure might be a good approach for you, right? Once you understand that, you don't want to reject it. You want to use it to your
Mhm.
best capacity. Yeah. So that's what I would say. So in other words, always see everything as an exercise, even if someone doesn't give you an exercise. You see what I mean? Because you already know so many exercises. So in the moment, you can just identify it, you know?
Mhm.
Oh,
Snap.
oh, okay, that's isolation right now. I'm doing okay. You know what? I'm gonna carry on with that, and all of a sudden, I'm already adding some structure to my freestyle so I can continue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Mm.
that's what I would say.
Okay.